at the MWTCA National Meet, and today is the Tailgate sale. So we're gonna have fun. This whole parking lot is completely full of tools for sale. So yeah, if you've never seen this before, the MWTCA is the big tool collecting organization, and there are a bunch of different organizations like that around the United States and the world. If you want to find one near you, go to handtoolfinder.com. I have a link to that down below, and you can go on there. But today we're going to do a walk around this, so if you see something you want me to take a closer look at, let me know. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Other notes, you do have to be a member to come to the MWTCA, so you can't just show up and walk around. You have to. You can become a member at this, and then you have to also pay for the convention fee, because we have to actually pay to have the space here. So we all share that price. So yeah, this is actually a really nice one. Today is, I've been through it about 2 or 3 times so far, and I have purchased. Well, I purchased one thing for myself, a few things for a couple other people, but it is a really, really nice sale. There are lots of things going on here today. So let's actually turn this around and see what is going on here. So we're gonna go down this way around that road, and then we're gonna come back and zigzag through here, and there's 3 or 4 lanes of other places to go. If not hurricane, I may have, oh yeah, hurricane. That's not fun if you're down there. Good morning, Mary. Hey, we're live again. Oops. This way. There we go. We're live again. Sorry about that. For some reason, apparently the signal is a little low. Yeah, it's one of the fun things about being live. You never quite know how good is your signal going to be. And I thought it was going to be good because testing was good ahead of time, but we'll see how it goes. So let me know. Got some fun chisels. This one's an interesting. Oh, focus. Focus, come on. I'm having all sorts of fun with this. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. Now it's focused over there, but it's not focusing here. Why won't it focus here? Oh well, we'll try and work around it. Good start to a live. Here we have some nice infills. There's a jackrabbit. Rabbit plane has a jack. Number 5. If there's something you want, a little of that. We got over here some dig and dive boxes. Oh, here's a fun one. Turn around. This is actually the depth. Why aren't you focusing on me? So you can have a depth on it. Yeah, there we go. I think we got it now. I love coming through these. You never know what you're going to find deep in the boxes. All sorts of interesting this and that's. Oh, that's why I had the focus way off on the side. Now it's focusing. Hey, we're doing good now. So let's come on back around this way. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Got a new gimbal, and I'm not sure if I like it. It doesn't rotate quite as easily. But what do we got over here? So number 5, number 4. Oh, that's an X. Hey, Union X plane. Different depth adjustment. Those have become very, very valuable recently. Compass plane. Number 4. A couple wooden planes. Stanley 55. Oh, there's a car horn. Whoop. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Yeah, it doesn't want to do that, does it? There we go. So, here we got some joiners, 7s, block planes. These are carving bits. Yeah, we're live on YouTube right now. For power carving bits. And speaking of the power carver, there you are. Oh yeah, A2, missing you, man. Hope the hurricane isn't treating you too bad. Looks like things are kind of fun down there. And we're back again. Actually, hurricane passed Miami. Oh, well, good. Glad you're having fun down there. These are auto set or gauge planes, and I'm going to do a video here soon on these. Yeah, sorry, the focus, I think I got that figured out. I had it set way off to the side, and now it's back on. So here is a 40, is that a 40 and a half? Yep, 40 and a half scrub plane. He doesn't have any numbers on it, so I don't know what he's looking for. We have a video coming up soon on the auto set and gauge planes. Oh yeah, this one's a fun. The 193, and I'm actually going to be doing a demonstration on this one later. There, extra scanses, because I've got a good Wi-Fi connection. A 40 and a 40 and a half. A 40 and a half is, where is it? Where is it? There it is. A half is wider. So this is, what, inch and a half wide? Oops, sorry, up here. Inch and a half wide. Here we got some more. Here, I'm going to try something. Melanie, hold this for a minute. And because I don't know if the metal frame on that was actually hurting the cellular signal. So we'll see if this is any better. Tell me if this gives you anything better. I'm actually holding it by hand and putting it on the gimbal, so it might be a little bit more shaky. Lots of hammers, sets. Yeah, that has a metal frame to connect to a magnet. So cans, scales, springs, metal. You could put a. Let me see if I can turn that off. Yeah, let me turn that off. Wi-Fi. That will give me a little bit better. Yeah, that way it won't be bouncing back and forth. Let me try this again. We're going to fix this yet. There, let's try this. Whoop, not that way. This way. Turning tools. I don't know what these are. Trim pieces. Some levels. Oop. Turn. Yeah, I know. You want to be over there. I want you over here. Oh, new technology, new tools. It's always fun. Okay, there we go. That's what I can do. So, pliers, vices. Still have time to get a flight ticket? Yeah. No, I don't need to fly down there right now. A couple people have been asking where are the tape measures. Well, there's a person that a little later we'll see that has a whole pile of them. Saw sets and wrenches and plug cutters. Actually, I don't think I see any saw sets in there. Levels. Yeah, some Cooper's planes. This one, oh, that's cool. That would create a fun profile. 3 different cutters you have to adjust separately. Transitional planes. And here's a really cool caliper. Some saw nuts. Yes, gloves. And let's come back over here then. So now this table, he had a whole bunch of planes here he was selling for $5 a piece. So he got block planes, number 5, and now he's giving them away. So anything here is free. And come on down, down. Let's see, what is this? This is made in USA. I don't know who made that, but I would make a really good user. Free. There's a 4, make a handle for it. That's a good one. Block planes, free. Up here, these ones are all 5. Dunlop, Shelton, Stanley. And then we've got $10. And then 20, and I think he had 70 on the number 8, but that's a Type 4, so it's a little older. Let's come over here. Whoop. And here we've got all sorts of things. Marking gauges. Yeah, it looks like the signal has gotten better. Let me know if you guys think it's gotten better on there. Yeah, there were a lot of free things over there. So I think now that I've gotten off of the Wi-Fi and I'm just on the cellular, I've gotten a decent signal here. A lot of fun marking gauges. There are several people who have buckets and buckets of marking gauges here. Here we've got some molding planes. And here's some saws. There are quite a few good saws today. And I'm not seeing any Atkins on this table. Let's see, where are we at now? Come on, click, click. Rotate. There we go. See, there's Melody.
Hello.
So, yeah, we just walked. Turn around. We've done now, what, about a quarter of everything. Come on, turn. There we go. Hey, we're back. Actually less than a quarter. We may have done an eighth of what's here so far. And there are some fun things coming up. So let's actually start over here and go down that way and then come back around. Ah, there, now I figured out how to move it. Hey, turn you back around. So we've got some panel gauges. I bought a Japanese marking gauge. Bit different design, those ones, yeah. I'm going to be doing a video next Saturday making a panel gauge. Hey Brian, how's it going? Here's a fun one. This is a floor plane. And the floor plane was so you wouldn't have to lean over. And it's a beefy monster, but this is the handle that goes on it. So this handle attaches to the plane so that you can stand up and do it while not moving. Now these are incredibly collectible. This one is $850, so they're hard to come by. You don't find them very often. Some fun spoke shaves. Carriage Maker's rabbit plane. Some plow planes. Hose heads. Yeah, everyone needs a hose sprayer. Here is a Teniner, or a hollow auger, adjustable. I'll be doing a demonstration on one of those a little later today. We've got molding planes of all kinds. This one is a Cooper's grooving plane. And so it will go around the inside of the barrel to create the lip down a certain distance. Let's see, he call it Cooper's? Yep, Cooper's. So this would ride on the outside of the barrel, on the top edge of the barrel, and then that would cut a groove all the way around the inside of it.
It looks like a molding plane.
One of the reasons I love coming to these is you get a crazy amount of information. If there's something you don't know, you can always pick it up and say, hey, what is this? And there's usually someone around who knows. But then there's also lots of books and other resources. There's a nice one. I love a good short throw brace. Those, I use mine quite often. They're fast and efficient. They're not great for big augers, but for the smaller ones, they're just so quick. Anything under a ½ inch, I'm going to usually grab that out. Some more molding planes. Let's come on up over here. Over this way, over this way. There you go. Now we got it cooking. So, some wrenches and screwdrivers and pliers and other wrenches. These are always fun. The Best in the West, there were several good displays of all of those. Some more tools. Here's a 55. 225, but this one's missing the fences and the rails. Actually bought one for a friend today for $200. It had everything in it, just didn't have the original box. Have you bought anything? I bought a set of plug cutters for myself, and I bought a few things for a friend. There's a fun hollow auger. Creates tendons. This one's nice because it's predetermined sets, so you have a little less adjustment.
Tiny plane.
Little plane.
$12.
Melody wants a little plane. Maybe she'll come back and buy one later. We got some saws down here. Some hammers. Axes and hatchets.
Yeah, that's I'm an equal points.
So let's come on back around over here. What do we got over here then? Some Trammel points. What is this?
It's a sewing bird.
Oh, so you go hold it for pinching on there. I got it. Holds it in place.
It holds fabric under its feet while the lady does needlework on the lace.
I like it.
That's on the table. Was made about 1840.
1840. Yeah.
Someone patented them in 1853.
Whenever I come to the MWTCA, this is one of my favorite tools because there's always something fun. Like we were saying earlier, this is a baby food pusher. And here, let me show you this. These are Cork Cutters. So each one of these is a different size, and you pull it out and it actually cuts the cork. The problem with it is you want the bevel on the outside, you don't want the bevel on the inside, so it's hard to actually create the even bevel. And you got a cutter for it. So that'll fit inside of it, and you can run around and ream it out, and you can ream out all the different sizes with one. So it's kind of a fun tool.
The tool around the very corner with that baby food pusher is an invalid spoon.
Right there. Always fun things to learn here. Let's see, what do we got over here? Oop, turn. This one doesn't want to play games with me as much. Come on, okay, let's try this. There we go. We're back. So, chisels. English gouges and chisels. 45, 25, 30, 17, 10, that. File handles. Here's some old tapes. Someone was asking why would you have rulers when you could use tapes? Well, the tapes are somewhat of a new invention, and the old ones used to be like this, and the tape actually came out the top and side rather than coming out the nose. So it took a while for the tapes to become something that you would want to use regularly. Veritas. Let's see, what do we got over here? Some punches. Yeah, he's got a bunch of old stock, new old stock hardware store items. Sorry. Slide out of here. And here, let's come around these over here. There are a whole lot of clamps here today. Some. These are Forstner bits designed for hand tools, for a brace and bit.
400 lots in one day.
Someday I'd like to get a set of those. Haven't yet.
Doing that in.
So yeah, it's got 180 for the whole
I
set.
don't know if it's October, December, November, December.
Let's come on over here. So we got planes, new old stock hammer handles, locks. Let's see what we got over here. Whoop. That moved up. Yeah, everybody loves plumb bobs. If anyone sees something you want me to go back and take a look at, let me know. Or if there's something you have a question about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool drill. With a ball on it. There's a story on there somewhere. Huh. I want to come back and ask about that. That's kind of interesting. That's one of the reasons why I love coming to these meets. Yeah, I get to buy things and find out, but there's just always something new to learn. So over here, we've got tape measures. So you ever wondering where are all the tape measures? Well, here. They're all here. All of them. Everything on that table is $8. Everything on this table is $10. You want some folding rules? Here you go. And we got more folding rules. These ones are all $5. And let's come on back over here then. I love these little handles. Oh, you see the marbles. You want marbles. Is that what you want, Melody? router, one cutter,
Stuff and everything out in marble.
89 bucks. I love this one with the Stanley. Not the guy who did Marvel. Cute little Singer sewing machine. He's got a bunch of sewing stuff. Yeah, here we got rules. Melody wants to buy a rule, and then she sees what the price is on these collectible rules, and then it doesn't go so well, does it?
Oh yeah. It's on the, but the funny thing is the people that I hung out with were all fairly conservative.
Out in Denver.
Been wanting to get one of these.
It's
Were
just
you out there when
I've got
Bill
the smaller
Whitney was
version,
out
but I
there?
want one of those for great for
Whitney?
marking out door jams. Oops.
Yeah, I wasn't into cool.
I think
like
nope,
the
getting in
one I
there.
was living out there.
Catching up on the chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. If I do miss something, let me know. Let's come on around over here.
He was a big dealer.
Come on, whoa! Camera's having fun. There we go. Now we're back on track. I still haven't gotten used to this new gimbal. It's supposed to be a better one, but I'm having more issues with it than I want. It's just because I got used to the old one. $2 each. Come and grab a bit. Brace yourself, folks. Well, that's a nice one. 45 bucks.
That's fancy.
Not the really high-end old wooden ones, but so here we go. 30, 20, 15. What's this one? Don't see a tag on that one. This is actually a burnisher for card scrapers, and made by Oma. And so the card runs across here, and this wheel is a hardened piece of, I don't know if it's steel or carbide, but supposedly it burnishes well. And I've tried it a few times, and it's okay. But I kind of like just a rod myself, but personals. Yeah, this, turn. This is a dog ear miter shooter. See, that tongue down there you can clamp in the vise, clamp your board in here, and then shoot it to precisely 45 degrees. There's another one of those power joiners, box of scrapers, wrenches and such. This table has a bunch of patents and then the tool for the patents, so you can actually get an idea and learn a little bit about them. Some fun, interesting things. You never know what you're going to come across. What, Mel?
That looks like a giant chisel.
Looks like a giant chisel. It's not. It's a driver.
The tip makes me think it's a giant tip.
Well, just
So
like a...
this guy created the box and patented the box. The bits are just happened to be in there.
So here's the
But
patent
it
for
was
the
the
holes.
box he thought was important.
Router patent. I love the Dig and Dog boxes. Just going through these and finding things that pop out to you makes it a lot of fun. There's quite a few of them here. So tomorrow I'm going to be going live on, come on, turn, there we go. I'm going to be going live on the main channel when we go inside. But today it's out here at the Tailgate. And the Tailgate is usually where I find the better prices, more user things. Inside you get nicer quality things and a little more collectible.
Are we right?
But each day is a little bit different. Yeah, Stanley 48.
I owe you more, don't I?
This is a tongue and groove plane, so it'll do the tongue and it'll do the groove. You can swing the fence around and go from the other side.
Math problem.
Haven't bought anything yet, have you, Mel?
Well, I was given honey for free. Does that count as buying?
Yeah, I guess. $3 in the box, $5 in the box, $10 in the box. Anyone need a bluegrass dealer sign? Let's see, we went around that way, and let's go back over here then. So if anyone has any questions for me while we're walking, go ahead and throw those, because we got to go around. And we're probably about almost a third of the way through, not quite. It is a big tool sale today. There is a lot. Honestly, I have to say, I think this is the largest one I've ever been to, with the best selection. They've got a ton of things here today, and they keep coming out. There's more and more. This guy here, let me flip it around. He had a table with a whole bunch of things, and he sold out of most of it. He's got those 2 big vices left. We had a couple guys show up with just dirt cheap, free $5 tables, and they sold out of everything.
Great.
Some honey? Was it good honey, Melody?
Yeah, good for tea.
She's drinking straight out of the bottle. Yeah, there's a couple tables that were so cheap they've already sold everything and moved on. Here we come around this side. Here is a 5A. It's actually aluminum. Feels really light. There's another cork cutter and sharpener. Someday I'll buy one of those. That'd make a good video to play with. But they're usually a bit more money than I want to spend right now. Yeah, a shoe form. Number 8's transitional, or number 7's not 8, sorry.
This is $2 off.
Yep. You want to buy it? Maybe later. We'll come back.
Seems like an interesting one to work with.
So here we got, over here are some rules. Oh, this table has a lot of rules to follow. Don't break any rules.
You know him.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, he hasn't set up yet. Oh no, he had a bunch of things he sold out already. He was just selling dirt cheap this morning. That's why sometimes you want to come really early in the morning for these. Okay, we'll rotate it again. There we go, that's better. Here's some more infills. Stanley Tool and Level Company. That's a cute little bull nose. Router plane, don't touch the table. Here's some rifflers. Let's count those. $125 for those. Some nice rifflers. Chisels and gouges. Some plow planes. Here's this is for Coopers, so you can run that groove inside the barrel.
That's a ship builder's plane.
For a ship?
Yep.
What would it be used for in a ship?
Nobody knows for sure. I think it was to cut the groove on the between the planks, and then they would put caulking in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all the plow irons. Last meet I was looking for a set of them. Oh, I love that. That's pretty. Who made that?
Paul Hamler made that.
Huh.
Reproduction, actual size.
That's a lot of time in that.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Wow, okay, that is one seriously slick tool. How big is that? That's, what, 3.5, 4 inches?
I had a fellow call me.
That's big. Here's a aluminum 5, aluminum 4. Oh, thank you. So we got another Stanley 7. Ooh, that's in nice shape. Really clean Japanning on that. 115. Oops. 55. Not the original box, but looks to be complete. Really nice. If you see something you want me to go back and take a look at, let me know. If you have questions on something, post it up. I'll try and answer. And I'll try and get my camera to behave. There we go. Down, down, down. Hey, look, we're back. Some files, $3 to 12, half off. Some bench brushes, nice transitional planes. There's a nice collection. There are a lot of vices here today. There was one Emirates earlier, but that's sold off. There it goes. Here's a fun. I thought about putting a handle on the end for the one we're going to be doing. Yeah, next weekend, on the 8th, we're going to be doing a live panel gauge build. If you want to build along, I have free plans available on the website.
Very fancy level.
Yeah, that is a nice level, isn't it? Is it Southington? Southington Hardware. There's a few marking gauges. Now check this one out.
Oh, wow.
Rotates around on there. How does that lock?
So I don't know.
Is it
I
just
haven't
tight?
talked to
It's just
anybody
tight.
yet. My neighbor said
Huh.
he'd call me. And I didn't want to bug him.
Or is it
yet,
double
you know,
nut?
'cause
Oh, it's
he's
double
probably-
nut. Ah, I see. There's two nuts on here, and so they jam against each other. Well, that's an interesting design.
It was about 90 miles
I might have to
an
make a video on that.
hour in Orlando.
That's a cool idea.
Stronger than they expected. Of course, it was stronger all the
Maybe
way
not later.
around.
I'll have to come back to that. That'd be a fun one to make. It's an
And
interesting
low
micro gauge. I've never seen one like that. Let's come on over here. What's next? This one's next. Over here. So we got some plow planes, some Stanleys. Here's an old bedrock. 35.60 on that one. What's the old bedrock? 130. Couple hand saws, some old books, carving knives and tools. Oh, you found another level.
It's so small.
I like record planes. They're the right color. What is he asking on this one? 50 bucks. 30. And for the 5.5. Ooh. 5.5. So you don't come across those very often. But it's a Winchester. That's why it's only 100. Spoke shaves. Another swing arm tongue and groove plane. If you see something that interests you, there's your phone call. There's a router plane. There's the word. Bevels. Another router plane. Both of those are 90 bucks. There's number 8. Another number 8. 120, 150. These are gauge style block planes. This one is an actual gauge. Gauge made this particular system, and then Stanley bought it, and they made the transitional for a while, but then they switched over to making all metal. It's a nice old wooden brace, 75 bucks. T-augers? Yep, T-augers, but spoon bit augers. Oh, that's interesting. See, the bits on these are spoon shaped. And that makes them a little bit easier to turn. They're also easier to forge. Okay, here we go. This is a nice old scroll saw. What does he have on it? 650.
Oh my.
Anyone looking for good old books? Watch out. Okay, let's come on back around over here. What do we got over here? Some transitionals.
Where did he go?
A couple of Liberty Bells. Plow plane. Love to get a set of these one time. This is actually the hollow rounds you can put on a Stanley 45, so 45 can do hollow rounds. You can do a hollow round technically with a 55, but those make it much easier with the 45. One of these days I want to get a set of those and show how it does that. Often those hollow and round adapters can be worth more than the rest of the 45. What is that?
All right. Can you sell these more?
I don't know.
I've got two that haven't bothered.
You don't have an Indian chief though.
Oh, that one's cool.
That
Rabbit
makes all
plane.
the difference in the world. These things are bringing $2,000 on
What is
here.
this?
I don't deal with the internet.
That's a compass, or no?
Well, yeah,
Drawing
for
it.
the handle, I don't-
Oh, for drawing. Okay, so you could center off and draw your radius, radial.
75 dollars.
Japanese forging hammer. Ooh, check out that beast. Heh. That one's pretty.
Yeah,
Look at the
it's an
name.
Indian chief, and I'm hoping one of your viewers wants it.
That is pretty. Here's another beam drill.
Bell.
Yes.
Actually,
That's why you'd be coming with bells on.
Tools, whatever came out
Oh,
of
check out this
California.
auger. So rest and crank the handles, and the auger bit's way out there. For like getting into joists, reaching up and cranking into that. Oh, I see. So you could rest this on your shoulder and then crank up above you. Huh. Back saws, panel saws. Oh, check out that little pretty. That's a nice little scroll. It's more levels and pretty back saws.
Well, instead of 150.
Pig stickers or mortising chisels. Back up, Mel.
Big stickers are 75, unless I like you. You're okay, James. You probably need some.
Don't tell my wife that.
Well, they want names.
Another vise. Adds. Braces. Oops, flip it around again. Another Cooper's plane. Oh, I keep looking at this thing, man. I keep wanting to come back. It has such a good price on it too. It's $385 for the head, and then all of these he has are $165, and these are the cutters that go onto it. And so this is actually a dowel maker. Your square stock goes in here, and you crank this, and it lets the dowel continue all the way through.
It's a gold hatchet.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Stanley 45, original in the box. If you have to ask the price, you don't know. Here's a couple 40s. 125. Couple 7s. Checking to see if there's any questions. No questions yet. Okay, we keep going. Rules. Transitionals. There's a gauge transitional back there. Tape measures and screwdrivers. You got French curves. That's a cool set. That's got everything in it. You want to draw a radius, there you go. Oh, we got Babbitt scrapers. So you can shape your Babbitt bearings. Got a video doing some of that.
Punch the
What are those?
leather punch.
Leather punch. How does that work?
It will take and pull it out.
Oh, I see.
What's this?
Different sizes, different areas. And then
So you punch down to it and you got that size.
yeah.
Well, that's nifty. What is that?
It says it's a staple remover.
What do you think it is, Mel?
A staple remover.
Staple remover.
Why did I say stample at first?
Cheese sampler.
Cheese sample?
I've used one of those. When you're going to pull a little bit of cheese out of the middle of the wheel to find out if it's good inside.
If it's aged properly. And you know that.
What is that?
Hardware store. It's a
Oh, for the nails. Yeah,
nail rig.
digging the nails out of there. Yep, yep.
nail rig.
Whole pile of.
Everything.
Oh, come on, mind fart. Come on, molding plane. There it is. Ah, total mind break. Oh, check out these long beasts.
Oh.
Those are pretty.
Oh, wow.
Here's a set of 4
Handmade Tools, a gentleman from Omaha that worked at the Martin bomber plant in Omaha during World War II.
Huh.
And he made all of his tools himself. And
Double gauge.
yeah,
Huh.
he's a pretty good machinist. Got him from his estate.
Love some of the history you can find.
That is a history.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See what we got over here. Oop, up, 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 up. There we go. Got a miter saw. Wow, that is a big miter box saw.
Whoa.
Saw handles, fills. Okay, Melody. What is this?
Skewers?
No, it's not skewers.
Measuring,
It's a surveyor's chain.
What?
Yeah, that's an old tape measure basically for long distances. You run the chain out.
66 feet, I think, is what most of them are. Let me see.
Like each of those bars in 1 foot?
Close to it, but you can actually pull that chain out and it gives you an exact measurement in the whole length. So if you're surveying a piece of property, you need a long measuring. And a tape just isn't going to do well. Ropes stretch, chain doesn't.
What about all this country? Is all laid out with one of those. And really surprisingly pretty close to being right on the money.
Let's see what's up next. Next we've got over this way, up, 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 up. Come on, turn. There we go. Come on. Hey. Okay, we're probably about halfway through all of these, which, yeah, you can tell this is a big sale, so I might speed up a little bit. Here we've got a post drill, some assembly required. Makes it easier for shipping. Union X number 8. I know a few people have been looking for one of those. You should have been here today. Woo, wiggle around. This gimbal is kind of squirrely. Here's a scale.
That's big.
Should I put you on there and see how much you weigh? Hand screw clamps. Uh-oh. Got to brace yourself for this section. A couple Yankee screwdrivers. Some saws. Blue Dream bit set. Here's another beam drill. So you use this for timber framing to drill your holes down in your beams. Sit on that and crank away. Some more molding planes. More books. Some big old augers. What are those called, Mel?
Spoke shave?
Nope. Draw knives.
Oh, they look
They're
like
kind of like a spoke shave, but bigger and without the body, without the mouth. Let's see what we got over here. Come on. So here's another Cooper's plane. That is one long quick grip. Some more Yankee bits. Gouges. Here's some crank handle gouges. Nice rabbit plane. What do we got in here? What do we got in here? There's the hinge. Oh, router bits. There's a Craftsman 45. Sergeant. Wanting to get folding draw knife. What's he asking on this one?
Nice meeting you. I'll see you later.
$50. It's not bad. Oh, this miter saw is cool. I love the design on this one. So that whole arm swings down but keeps it locked in place. Simple but very efficient. And you can lock it with the arm up there. I like that.
First union I've ever seen, and I've been doing this 65 years.
That is pretty. Thank you. Okay, we got some other things. Oh, he wasn't up here earlier. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my, here's a truck I want to look at. Okay, number one, we have dowel makers. 2 dowel makers. $2.50 each. And then $60.50. Oh my. I'm gonna have to come back here later. I might just yeah, and then we've got these. Let's see. 190.
Wait, what? How's that more cheaper than this?
$60.
On the lathe, he's got 185.
180 on the lathe. Wow.
How are those cheaper than these things, Dad?
Because they are. He's got more of them. Oh my. I might have to come back for one of those. If I wasn't carrying a camera around, I'd stop and buy it right now. But actually, I'd have to go get some money out of the ATM first. There's the problem. So,
Yes, we did work a long time on that.
here's a pile. Block planes, bevel gauges, some parts, number 7s, 6. There's a bunch of Stanley 4s and 5s, some rabbet planes. Box of parts. You ever looking for parts? These are definitely the places to come for. Oop. Well, hello. My camera's not obeying me. Let's fix this. There we go. Ah. Here's a nice auger set.
Yes, Irwin.
That's a fancy pocket knife.
That's really nice and clean.
It's a collector.
Ivory?
Yeah. No, it's actually Delrin. But they put, the year it was made is on the blade.
Looks like
But
it.
There's a
based
clean
off
little
the-
router plane.
Yep.
That's cool.
Here we've got an anvil that had better days. Then a blower for a forge. Some axe heads.
I saw him once. I saw him only one time.
Saws. Oh, here's an Atkins. Let's see what we got over here. Got some plow planes. There's a bunch more Stanley and Sargent. Let's see, $10, $15, $30, $30, $30, $35. And then we've got 50, 80, 60, 50, 50. Bits and squares. Here's some vices. There are a lot of vices here today. Well, that slick has seen better days. Are people still on here? I haven't seen anyone chat in a while, so I'm just making sure that I'm not missing anything. Yes. This hammer's been pounded quite a bit, but that one's been pounded even more. Needle files, yep.
Those are teeny.
Little files. Let's see, he's got some stuff down on the ground over here. Let's go see what we've got. Here's a 45 body and one cutter, $75. 50 on the 48. Got 85 over here for a 45.
More levels.
It's missing the second skate, but it's got the cutters. Let's see. Plow planes, molding planes. On the table we have a lot of levels. Reconnecting. Ah, we're back. Sorry. Apparently the chat isn't working. So if not, I'm sorry. Don't know why. Let's come on over here. Okay. What? I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. These are actually pilots' computers. And it's been a good bit of time with one of those. 45. Stanley 605 bedrock with the flat sides. So apparently that's why the chat's not working. Sorry about that. But Wow, check out this big beast. Some screw turners, some chisels, old strop. You like your honey?
Yeah, it's good.
Let's see, what do we got over here?
A lot of good stuff.
Dig and dive boxes. I love these.
Yeah.
A lot of good block planes.
Plenty of block plates.
What do we got over here?
All my stuff off.
Step up. Ooh. Advertiser tapes.
Yep.
Plumb bobs. Everybody loves plumb bobs.
There's more.
Yeah, I'll get down there. Look at all the block planes. Some serious plumb bobs.
Yep.
More block planes. More plumb bobs. And look, even more plumb bobs.
You like that thing? Take it.
That's
Come on. Whoop. Oh, camera went wild. There we go.
Every time you look at it, you remind you of me.
Thank you.
There's some
Okay.
parts. Screwdriver bases. All sorts of fun stuff. Block planes. And even more block planes.
This guy's
Bucket
the
of block
this guy's
planes.
the only reason I'm here.
Huh? Robert?
James, good to meet you.
Hey, you gotta charge you. He spent money because of you. Give him the money back.
Here, Mel. Okay, let's come on over here. Oops. Hey. So we got one big road left. So we're gonna come back over here and do that. So click, click. Here we go. Got some toolboxes. Here's a pile of saws. $10 each or 3 for 20. Buy 2, get 1 free.
Come on.
They're all, most of these are restorable.
Mhm.
The plate is still straight. It's not pitted. Most of them are just surface rust. Most of the studs are there. I just got way more than I can.
Yeah.
I'll never get close.
$10 each. Come and get them. What are these?
This was a set. Shoemaker.
Oh, that's a shoe.
I'm thinking, since they got these metal in, they use them to crease.
Oh, for burnishing the edge in at the corner end.
Yeah.
Huh. Pipe clamps, ads, hinges, handles,
There's
more bits. Here, barrel tap. See this melody?
This is what fooled me here.
What's that?
Those handles. I had 2 trays full of them. They were sold out about. I got here late at 8. By about 8:45. Gone. I could have left everything home and just go.
Just bought handles, yeah. Now let's see what we got. Got to go a little ways before we get to the next one. Well, why do you keep rotating that way? There we go. And yeah, I am loving this. This Toolgate has been Tailgate. Toolgate is one of my favorites. It's packed and absolutely loaded. So, sorry. Apparently the live chat isn't working. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see what we got here.
Down to one table now.
There was a lot more this morning.
So I bought a couple things here.
Yes, sir.
Screwdrivers. Here we go. Stanley low angle 62. Oh, Sergeant. Oh.
That's much rarer.
I was going to say that I don't think I've come across one before. So Sergeant low angle. Yeah, it's a level. Is the table on the level?
No.
No,
It's
the level's
way
on the
off.
table.
I'm saying overall, it's up way off.
Number 8. Cool marking gauges.
Rulers.
Let's come on over this way. Yep, come on, center out.
Yeah, I really appreciate the
There it goes. So, here we have a set of Stanley 55 cutters, original boxes, 300 bucks. There's a rabbit plane. Oh, nice. It's all there. Yep, a salesman sample. Stanley 45 with a set of
Mini
cutters.
watering pot. Look for 95.
Let's come around over here. Ah, this one's fun. Lumber rule with a wheel on the other end for your big boards. Back up now.
Oh, she's fine.
This is an ads, a shipwright's ad. So you got these wings on it. So when you cut cross grain, it shears the grain off, so you don't get the splintering out.
I guess I bought it and gotta take it.
Here's a fun set of carving chisels,
Yeah, he told me.
and $10 each. $10. And then here we've got these tables. So let's see what we got over here. Yep, knives, Dremel points, slingshot, travelers. I've got a traveler at home I've been wanting to do a video on. They're kind of fun. There's a grinding stone. What are those? Huh. Be interesting to find out what that is. Sure, something to do with horseshoeing. Not sure. Sharpener. There's a Gramercy saw vise. Set of wrenches. Hammers and hammers. When you want off 2 nails at once. Here we've got a bunch of draw knives.
Some of them.
Yeah, there's a folding handle. You have 68 on that. Down low ways. There we go. Yeah, some of these are actually blacksmithed out of files.
This was the file.
Yeah, this one too. This is an ads that was on the file. You can see the hatch work on that. And this thing too.
Blue metal.
Well, those are relatively slick. Vices and holders and braces and cutters, and
What's this?
that is a wooden cone. Probably, I would say darning socks, but I don't think so. I don't know.
$15.
Could be for darning socks, but I think it's for centering something. Some more auger bits. 88 bucks for that set. There we are. 58 for that set. Here we got some fun tools. Some cabinet scrapers, carriage maker rabbit planes, compass plane, another compass plane. There's a fun router. Hey, we got a couple spill planes. Number 48 swing iron tongue groove. What is this? Oh, it's a rabbit plane. Or corner. Huh. Do some research on that thing. Here's a Sergeant number 2. A couple 2s there. A couple 7s. 1 8. There's an 8 bedrock. 608. What does he have on that? $198. Oh my. Okay.
Number 6.
Here is a set 68. I
Dad,
might come back for these.
these
Yep.
numbers are in the
608 and 67. That's the bedrocks are 60 something.
605 to 608.
Now these are for a foot power mortiser. Let's come over this way. What's we got over here? Yeah, here we got some toolboxes. And then we've got another beam drill, a couple little drill presses, chisels of all kinds,
The only thing wrong with that
gouges,
the handle
crank
in the
gouges,
center. You know, the drawer pull.
axe, saw.
The center one, I just
Oh, check out this pretty level.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, don't touch Mel. I wish the chat was working because I'm sure there's several people want me to go back and take a look at things, so I'm kind of rushing through things right now, trying to get it all done. So let's see what we got here. Gary's table, auger bits. Here's a bunghole cutter. Alive.
Alive?
Yes, you got people from around the world watching you right now.
Uh-huh.
Well, 40 people from around the world.
It's machinist's level. Watch out now. Okay, here's a fun one over here. We've got saws. Yeah, of course Melody spots the bag of M&Ms. So saws are all individually marked. These are from McNulty. He has a shop up in Wisconsin, currently under renovation. I want to do a video up in his store here soon. Here we've got saw sets. Everyone's looking for a good saw set. Chasing it. Is that chasing hammer? Oh, that's kind of cute. That's a beautiful little one. Scraper. Compass planes. Here's a 4.5. Good old stock. $110. There's another auger bit stop. Travishers. Corner chisel. And here we have a whole pile of axes. Axes, and more axes. Let's see what we got over here. Some more plow planes. How's it going today?
Still going.
A couple little number 2s. I love this one. Well, I don't have any lumber big enough to make that. Well, there you go.
Put little pieces together.
Now, here's a really cool one. This is a frame saw. You don't come across too many of those. That one's almost big enough to be called a pit saw. It's wide enough for it. And then this is, what does he have, 20 bucks. Everything on this tarp is $20. A lot of fun things to dig through here. So let's come on over here. And let's see what we got over here. Got some levels, some chisels, some Peffel file carving chisels. Lawn mowing, king cutter.
It's lawn being mowed right now.
Oh, this is cool. What is that? That's Ohio Tools. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Ohio Tools combination. That's cool. $895. That's rare and collectible.
Mini square.
Here we got it over here, another number 55. Oh, these are fun. Old stock. These are all the hollow and rounds and the cutters that fit on the 45. And they're all the old style Japan. Those aren't very common. Those are, well, here, what does he have on that? 950. That's about right. That's you don't see those very often. Let's see, what do we got over here? Bowl cutters for a lathe. And we'll turn. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
So, flooring, grooving plane,
Mini tools.
wrenches,
They're adorable.
block planes, ice tongs.
There you go. Got the one you like.
There's another router plane. Oh, this is a
Yeah, if you need those parts, grab those.
standard rule 34. 75 bucks for that big beastie thing.
I don't even
Huh,
know what they're
look more of that.
No, this is all chapter.
Oh.
606 Stanley bedrock. It's a couple crank handle gouges.
Yeah.
Yep.
$12 for a knob.
Yep, replacement parts. You're looking for one. Here's a floor saw. Being able to cut into the middle. $7 box. Oh yeah, this you'll find these often sold with Stanley 45s. People wonder, what's that tool for? It's got to be some sort of adjustment thing you can put on there. This is actually just a storage. Goes in the box to hold things apart. Frogs.
Whenever you're ready, we can go in there.
Cool. I actually just have to finish this table. I'll be done.
Okay, very good.
Another box of bits. Let's see. This is the last table right over here. See if I can get this thing to focus again.
How about you tap on the spoon?
So there, Stanley Sweetheart toolboxes. There's 2 of them full, even with the odd job in there. Yeah. That thing there is the odd job. I want to get one of those one of these days. Makes a fun little video. Scrapers, dividers, hammers, cup. Stanley, here's a 5 1/4. So it's thinner than the 5, but longer than the 4. So it's a 4 1/4. There's a nice little bevel back in there. I love these ones with the screw on the back end. There's a 45. 1 cutter. What's he asking? 65. Nice. Some more levels, block planes, more block planes. There you go. That's the tool sale. So this one has been a ton of fun. And of course, my camera is looking at me. There we go. I gotta figure out what's up with this gimbal. But yeah, this is a big one. So it took me 1 hour and 12 to get all the way through it. I've never been to one of these that's taken me over an hour, and I was rushing through the last half. So this has been a lot of fun. If you have any questions, throw them in the comments once they do come up, and I'll try and get back to those. But I think that will about do it for today. Thanks for coming. Until next time, have a wonderful day.
Bye.